You ain't fair, baby. And you don't care, baby. And I've been out here trying to make a living. Everything I do is cash, and I'm trying to earn a living. And you don't care, baby. And I've been out here trying to make a living. Everything I do is cash, and I'm trying.
Cool, so today I'm going to be breaking down I Don't Get It by PdotO, Tamasha, and Mali D. This track has a lot of spaces in it, right? There isn't a lot going on in terms of the beat, but that allows a lot of space for the artists to do whatever it is that they need to do. So to start the track, I added a synth. The synthesizer initially sounded like this. Right? So I ran it through a filter and I cut out quite a bit of the lows, quite a bit of the highs. It ended up sounding like this. So it gives it that vintage feel, that real old school sound that I was going for. And on top of that, there was just under that, there was a bass line that I added. Very same notes. I just took the bass notes of the melody and then I pitched them down an octave. Cool. Then I tried my antics again with the singing, and I added this just to counter the melody. So it doesn't add a lot, but it adds something, right? From there, that was basically the melody done. So from there, it was just a case of adding a kick and a snare, both of which I filtered. I took out quite a bit of the highs of both of those, and this is what I came up with. So up to this point, most of the sounds have been filtered. Everything is it sounds suppressed, but that's just because when it gets into the chorus, everything kind of opens up and you get a lot more sounds coming through. I think the only thing that really stands out is the percussion as well as the melody. Right. Then there's this vocal, right? There's this vocal. It was a loop that I bought online, chopped it up, changed the pitch, added auto-tune. I think I chopped it up again, and it's not really, you can't really comprehend what the person's saying, but this is what it sounds like. So it's not a commercial track. It was a group of people it was a group of R&B singers that wanted to put a sample pack together so they could sell it off, and I happened to buy it. It was very, very cheap. So when I added that in, I added it in bits and pieces. It started off quite subtle, just a small little bits, and then as it builds up towards the chorus, I added it a little bit more until eventually you get to the chorus and it's full blown in there. Going into the chorus, there were like 3 more elements that I added to the beat. The first being the running percussion, which kind of helps to pick up the speed, as it were, of the track. So if I play everything together, which is a contrast from this. Cool. Other thing I added was a little bit more percussion that I just heard now. So I think like a hi-hat and I think it's a snare. Yeah, so it's a bit of a loud, obnoxious snare that comes in to join everything, and this is what we have with all of that. Right, that's the first half of the chorus. It changes up a little bit for the second half. Only thing that changes is that the snare comes out and then I replace that with a snap. I seem to have done that a lot during this time of making beats. So that's just a snap with a bunch of reverb on it. Cool. Last element I added was a Rhodes, good old Rhodes. that's basically everything.
You ain't fair, baby, and you don't care, baby. And I've been out here trying to make a living. Everything I do is cash, and I'm trying to earn a living. Good Lord, I don't know anymore. Came from pain, I ain't cold anymore.